Hello there and welcome back to PS2 Mini Games for another episode. We are on location Norwich. We are currently heading towards, you can see it's Norwich there. We're currently heading towards Last Level Games.
PS2 Mini Games.
So why am I going to Last Level Games today? They've got quite a reputation for having good second-hand games, and in the past when I've bought from them in OLL, the Norwich Gaming Convention, they've been quality. And to be honest, I've been wanting to come here for some time, so why wait? Let's go. I'm hoping to get basically as many games as I can. I've got a budget in mind today. We're talking just low three figures, so maybe £100, £150 budget today I'm going to try and drop, so, well, not drop, but try and get as much as I can for it. Maybe buy a console. You never know. Let's find out.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
So as you can see, I'm now inside Last Level Games. There's quite a few selections of PS2 games here, but not many I don't actually have. You see on the top shelf there, you can have better order, which really helped. Sorry for the poor camera work, I'm still getting used to this. But you can see some Sonic games, other games, and such. So as you can see here, he's got his most valuable games in the cabinet. A lot of them I've got, some I haven't got. Obviously I've got Fight for New York, Most Wanted. Obviously the Simpson games are in there too. Resident Evil 4, obviously in the bottom right corner, Outbreak. I think I actually need the Bratz movie game. I definitely need Kim Possible, but I only had a certain amount of money today, so I didn't get them. So, anyway, if you look to your right and you'll see Point Blank. So we go past the two pile of games, and here we go! Now we're talking Kingsfield 4!
Here comes a new challenger!
I have been looking for this game for at least 18 months. It is hard to find. Kingsfield 4. As you can see in the top right hand corner, it's £100, which is just a little cheaper than CEX would do it, so this is actually a good find. Secondly, I don't know what kind of game it is, but I think it's some kind of RPG turn-style based game, which is my bag, to be honest. I'm into that, so yeah, I'm definitely getting this. I'm definitely getting this, trust me. While I was there, I thought I'd check out the rest of the games. As you can imagine, they've got a wide selection of SNES games there, all in good condition. Last Level Games is amazing. N64, as you can see, a lot of it, including Japanese carts, by the way. If you're a lover of Japanese games, try Last Level Games. Famicom in the back there. Obviously PS1 games. Quite a few of them. As you can see, there's some Sega Mega Drive games and carts. There's Game Boy cartridges. PS1 carts, more carts, and obviously quick look at Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the screen there.
Now we're going to CeX Norwich. Why CeX Norwich? Lately they've had quite a large increase in PS2 games, so we're going to try our luck and see if we can find anything. Damn cars. So why am I choosing Norwich CEX today? Pretty much they got a large influx of PS2 games, and I'm going there for one reason: shovelware. CEX is perfect for getting those games that no one wants but are hard to find. For instance, like a lot of children's games obviously are not very popular these days, but I don't want these games, I just got to get them for full collection, like the Bratz games.
That should keep you busy for a little while, huh?
Right, so as you can see, I'm currently walking towards CEX in Norwich. Norwich is actually one of the nicest cities, to be honest. It's one of the smaller cities. It's obviously the biggest place of Norfolk, but it's by far one of the cleanest cities.
So as you can see, we're now in CEX. Sorry for the recording footage. I didn't know what the hell I was doing this day. It's sideways on, but as you can see, there are some PS1 games in there. The PS Vista on the side there. That's quite nice. A lot of platinums from a friend Dan. He was interested. He probably comes here maybe once every 2 months, maybe. A lot of Game Boy Advance games. A lot of Game Boy games. Norwich CEX is quite good for the random collectibles. By the way, the GameCube is increasing in price massively. That's a £90 GameCube. Yeah, I'm just saying. A year ago, I could have got that for maybe 60 to 70 quid. Just saying. Pokemon Stadium N64 fully cased. That's about 45 quid. I'm gonna guess, maybe even more. As you can see, there's quite a lot of PS2 games here, 232 according to the website. Seems to be quite accurate. Nothing what I would call games that I would need, like I need to buy it there and then. I did find myself quite a few shovelware though. We'll go through those one by one then when I get back to the pad. But yeah, could have done better, could have done worse at CeX Norwich.
Obviously, I'm now back from Last Level Games. Let's look at the 3 games I picked up, starting with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Platinum version. I'm very happy with this purchase. As you can see, it cost me £5. Obviously, the original Dragon Ball Z Budokai is a fantastic game. Weird though, the European version had the Japanese voice actors. We didn't get any English voice acting for this game, which is weird. Also made by Bandai, so it's going to hold up quite well. Goodbye! Let's look at game number 2, Alive with Cobra 2, Hot Pursuit. A strange buy, but paying $3.50, I'll take that. A Midas racing game. I didn't even know this existed until I bought it. I'll give it a try, it seems quite intriguing. And the third and last game, but by far the most valuable, King's Field 4. Yes, I did pay £100 for this, but actually that's cheap. £120 the average going these days. Obviously it comes with manual, of course. I wouldn't do this for every game I buy, but for the really expensive games, I will. It's in fantastic quality, as you can see. Excellent to close to mint. Fantastic purchase. By far, it's made my day. So we're back now from Norwich CEX. Quite a good collection I got here, but 10 games. Let's start with the first one. Newcastle 2005. One of the many football titles that was released during this time. I think it was like 14 different teams. This was one of the rarer ones. And yes, I did pay £1.50 for this, by the way. This was one of the rarer ones. I think this, Birmingham and Leeds are the rare ones. Obviously from the left, that's Kieran Dyer, Patrick Kluivert, Craig Bellamy and Alan Shearer underneath the sticker. Being a Newcastle fan, I notice them off my heart by now. Yeah, this is shovelware. Sadly, these days, this is shovelware. Second up the list is some shovelware, if you like. Home Run. I paid a sizzling pound for this, as you can tell. Am I ever going to play this? Most likely not. Do I care for baseball? Absolutely not. I'm sure it was good in its day, but now it's just ultimate shovelware. Okay, game number 3, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8. A decent game. A decent purchase, actually, for £5. This is one of the many Curry games, because obviously Curry just loves driving the Three Kingdoms story into the ground. They've only made about 10,000 of them. But anyway, I'll give it a try. It should be fun. Sad truth is, like, ever since Three Kingdoms released for Total War, nothing's ever going to beat that for any kind of, like, Three Kingdoms storyline stuff. You know what I mean? I can't. What's that? What? I'm hearing something. What's that? More shovelware. Game number 4 on the list. Rolling, 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 rolling. Let the shovelware continue. And we roll on with this game. Yes, that pun was intended. I'm sorry. Rolling. I've never even heard of this game. Paid £1.50 for it. Am I going to play this game? Probably not. Is this shovelware? Absolutely. Move on. Game number 5. Avatar: The Burning Earth. A good game from a good anime. Actually, quite a decent purchase for $3.50. The animation is still very good for the cartoon these days, and it holds up. The story was very good. I'm sure this game's going to be quite good too. Game number 6. Extermination. Looks kind of cool. £2.50, not a bad purchase really. Made by Sony. I'm actually kind of curious. Many first-person shooters in the PS2 do not hold up today, especially Killzone. Killzone does not hold up at all. So I'm going to give this a try. So this is not shovelware. Dear God. More shovelware. Game number 7. You want shovelware, I'll give you shovelware. Spy toy for the eye toy. My God. The ultimate shovelware, if you will. A sizzling 50p spent on this. Probably 49p too much. One day I'm going to touch the eye toy. All the games in one go. We're going to actually use the eye toy peripheral. That day will not come anytime soon. Game number 8. More shovelware. Tedious one at that. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Sorry, I mean Mike Tyson's heavyweight boxing. I wish I had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I had to pay $1.50 for this. Probably £1 more than it's worth. I'm not going to try this. I'm not a fan of Mike Tyson. I think he's a terrible human being. Any man who bites another man's ear off is horrific. And plus all the other business he's done in the past. Yeah, let's move on. Game number 9. Rally Fusion Race Champions. I think my friend Colin might like this one. Most rally games actually hold up quite well. For £1, this is actually quite intriguing. I'm going to give this a try. Activision made it, so it should be a decent game actually. And number 10, last but not least, Silent Hill 2. Just joking. Sensible Soccer 2006. Now we're talking shovelware. Dear God, I wish this was Silent Hill 2, but no. Sensible Soccer 2006. Once again, shovelware. Jesus Christ. The amount of games made like this, that just are awful games, where they made too much money of it. A bit like Carol Vorderman Sudoku. Games like that. Dear God, I understand why no one wants them.
That's all the games I bought this week. Next week I'm hoping to go to Lowestoft maybe, probably back to maybe Great Yarmouth, I'm not entirely sure. Also from now on, because obviously we buy games, there will be a tally, so as you can see here, I'm currently was at 1177.
Hello, this is video editor Dave. Last minute I've realised that Adam's audio completely cut out here, so I'm just going to finish it up for him. As you can see, the total number of up-to-date PS2 games is now on screen, and we would both like to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.
PS2 Many Games.